Nexus 4, Nexus 5, Nexus 6, Nexus 7? Nah, that's the name of the tablet. What about Nexus 8? I guess that doesn't really sound right, and plus it'll probably be an 8-inch phone which no one would buy. What about Nexus 6S maybe? No, I guess that would be copying Apple. I know, Nexus 5X. Guys, watching TechM here, and the alleged Nexus 5 2015 or Nexus 5X has recently been leaking away like mad. The rumoured headset, which is expected to be manufactured by the hands of LG, will apparently be one of the two Nexi to be released this year alongside the Huawei Nexus, which no one knows a lot about. But what we think we know is that both handsets should be released within a few weeks' time, on the 29th of September, with pre-orders beginning on the 13th of October, so in about a month's time, and the phones will actually hit stores sometime in November. So if you are definitely stoked for that, then be sure to give this video a like. I don't know why, just do it. Alright, done with that? Let's get into the rumours. First of all, the Nexus 6 from last year was a huge phone. Like, remember? It was pushing the boundaries with a 6-inch display, making it one of the largest phablets ever. Of course, there have been some companies which have released even bigger phones, of which some may as well just be called tablets in the case of 7 inches, but still, the Nexus 6 was a huge phone, and kind of still is, which led to so many people into deciding not to buy it. Imagine that. Everything else about the phone was built like a total boss, but you just couldn't buy it because the size was stopping you. That would suck. This caused a lot of people to just go for the Nexus 5 from the year before, which is by far my personal favourite Nexus smartphone, since there's just this thing about its design that was really appealing. Although I never actually got a chance to try it out, and Google also stopped selling it earlier this year, unfortunately. But hey, I'm not trying to say that the Nexus 6 was bad by any means. It's just to do with the price. Alright, you see, the whole idea behind the Nexus lineup was to make affordable smartphones which still gave almost a flagship-like performance, a bit like the OnePlus 1 and OnePlus 2. But that trend discontinued with the Nexus 6, since Google just decided, oh, we should do what other companies are doing, and just release a flagship phone with the flagship price. But with the Nexus 5X, I really do have my hopes up, since it is apparently going to be the cheaper and smaller option of the two Nexi that will be released. But Google will obviously have to compromise with the specs at least a little bit if they want to keep the affordable price tag at only £299 for the base model. Some specs include a Snapdragon 808 which will go nicely with 3GB of RAM behind a 5.2-inch 1080p panel running Android Marshmallow in all of its glory, according to Android Pit. And some other leaked details include a 2700mAh battery, a 12.3MP main camera, and a 5MP selfie camera to top it all off. However, some sources are also pointing towards this image when it comes to the Nexus 5X rumours, since it is pointing towards some different specs to what I just said. Instead of a Full HD panel, it might be Quad HD, and instead of a 12.3MP rear camera, it might be a Sony IMX278 sensor, which is a 13MP sensor. But going back to the 2K display, the phrases 2K and affordable smartphone don't go hand in hand too well. So I doubt that the display on the Nexus 5X will be Quad HD. But I could be wrong though, who knows. Let's move on to the design now and take a look at what OnLeaks has to say. OnLeaks reports that the Nexus 5X will likely be constructed of metal with these dimensions. Also, the addition of front-facing speakers would be awesome if OnLeaks is correct. He also claims that the Nexus 5X will apparently have a fingerprint scanner on the back, which would be nice, and quite unsurprisingly, a USB Type-C port, as quite clearly depicted by this CAD render, which was also leaked by OnLeaks. OnLeaks is such a legend. Now going back to the camera, there's actually a camera hump on the back which could indicate that the Nexus 5X may have optical stabilization, which is fantastic, but after hearing all the seemingly high-end specs, I'm kinda doubting whether the Nexus 5X will even be a budget-friendly smartphone. which I'm not too disappointed about, just a little disappointed, just a little. But tell me what you think. And finally, Android Pit Brazil got their hands on some documentation regarding the upcoming device, and if you're asking why I am talking like this, then please don't. The documentation has leaked some information, including that the device may support dual SIM, which is pretty sweet, and also this thing called Nexus Protect has been spotted on Google's website, which could be some sort of extended warranty protection plan. I think it could be. But yeah, so far it seems that we could be in for a pretty decent mid-range handset, if rumours are correct. But for now, if you can't wait until the Nexus 5X, then definitely go check out this. Yep, that is the Nexus 6 at a price discount of £100. That is insane. So yeah, go buy it now. Just go buy it. You don't want to go? That's fine by me, because I'm gonna go do some homework now. And I am tired. Alright, smash that like button down below if you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment what you think about the upcoming Nexus 5X if rumours are correct. And also be sure to subscribe to this channel as well for more tech videos like this, and I'll talk to you guys in my next one. Thanks for watching.